Okay, Scott, we're back. It's tournament time. Last year I had a rough go of it. I got upset in round one. I dedicated my entire year to make sure that does not happen again. And I'm very proud of myself. I found the solution to not getting upset in the first round. Secure yourself a bottom 26 seed or bottom 16 seed. Can't get upset if you're not the favorite. So, yeah, last year was rough, but we're back. You know, top seed, higher seed didn't do anything for me. Maybe we'll make some noise at the bottom. Who knows?
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. I know that from experience myself that you can't get upset if you're the lower seed. But yeah, no, Kirk, I'm happy to be here for you. Um, I think you've been hard on yourself a little bit recently with how you've played. But I believe in you. The whole faction believes in you. And I think if you believe in yourself in this tournament, good things are going to happen because I think everybody knows that you're still a very, very dangerous player who's capable of competing for titles. So let's get things started on the right foot this time. Good luck to John, but better luck to Kirk.
So, tournament time.
Yeah. I also believe in myself, so it'll cancel each other out. So that's good.
That's how that works. Math. We know how to do that. Look, 2-0, great start. Last game wasn't even our best, and it was a TKO. So I feel pretty good if TKO is the floor. So I like our chances. Let's do this thing. Let's just
do it. Yeah, I'm good. I'm still miserable, but I'm not like miserable tired. I'm like miserable. Kirk forced me to watch all that Audrey Hepburn crap, so I'm miserable about that. So that's
overrated. Let's play.
Yeah, let's go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Kaleb Lobo Boatman, and today we got a great match for you. We've got John Maher going up against Kirk Kowalkowski. This should be an interesting match. Kirk, as he said, was up seed last year, but now he's the lower seed, so we can't be upset. John's been going 2-0, so he hasn't gotten a loss yet, so we'll see how this shakes out. We'll bring in our competitors. In round one, it's going to work like this. 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You got to lay right. You have a bonus question, 3 repeats, and a challenge throughout the entire match. Remember to keep your hands on screen at all times. As we get into your first question, which comes in the category of war. In The Deer Hunter, what country does Nick die in? And Kirk, can you angle yourself? Yeah, thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to John.
Vietnam.
And Mark. And Kirk.
Vietnam.
That is correct. Both of you with lovely facial hair. That's why. And also because I was erasing my board and may or may not have had Mark written down from another bit.
Trying to grow facial hair, but thank you.
I was talking about Mark, but that's fair. Your next question comes in the category of quotes. What 80s comedy features the quote, "Take this quarter, go downtown, and have a rat gnaw that thing off your face"? Apparently, there's a lot of things you can do when you go downtown with a quarter.
In the 80s.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Kirk.
I said the Goonies.
And John.
Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck is correct. As we get into your next question, as I try to wipe my board, but it is stuck. Your next question comes in the category comedy. In Dumb and Dumber, what item does Mary leave in Lloyd's cab that he attempts to return to her? Lloyd's a weird name, spelled with 2 L's. That's always been odd to me. Starts with a letter, should just be the letter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to John.
Purse.
And Kirk.
Is that briefcase?
Briefcase is correct. Wait, as we get into your fourth question, comes the category directors. Who directed Captain Phillips? Apparently, people look at this guy and tell them that they are the captain now. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. Okay, that is John's first repeat. Category directors. Who directed Captain Phillips? Yeah, I used my one joke about Captain Phillips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to John.
Nothing.
And Kirk.
Is it Danny Boyle?
Both incorrect. Looking for Paul Greengrass.
That guy.
Get to your next question in the category of coming of age / teen. In Mean Girls, which character is said to have big hair because it's full of secrets? I truly believe this to be one of the most quotable movies ever made. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, John. Let's go to John.
Karen. I have no idea.
And Kirk.
I said Vanessa.
Both incorrect. John did name a character, one of the Mean Girls, but it is Gretchen. Gretchen Wieners. Okay, your next question comes in the category of movie release dates. What year saw the release of Close Encounters of the Third Kind? A lot of encounters. Sometimes they're close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Kirk.
I said 78.
And John.
77.
1977 is correct. As we get to your penultimate question in the category of drama. In Easy Rider, what drug did Billy and Wyatt smuggle from Mexico? As far as you all know, I have never smuggled any drugs.
You just kill people who smoke drugs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. A lot of people don't know that about JFK. Let's go to John.
Let's go to Old Reliable Heroin.
And Kirk.
Said marijuana.
Both incorrect. Looking for cocaine.
Ah, my second favorite.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
Cocaine accessories. As we get into your last question in the category of Oscars. Who won the most recent Best Supporting Actress Oscar?
You say actress? I'll just.
I believe that would cost you a repeat.
I'll take a repeat.
Okay. And your second repeat. Who won the most recent Best Supporting Actress Oscar?
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Kirk.
Blanked on it.
And John.
I have nothing. It's the girl from West Side Story. I don't
Yeah.
know.
It is Ariana DeBose.
Yep.
So we have the score 3-2. John's lead
Barber.
coming out of round number 1. Fun. Okay, round 2 is going to work like this. It's 3-2, John. As we get into round 2, round 2 is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it. If they don't, they can spin again. But then they're stuck with it. They're going to get 5 questions in whatever category they get. They get it right, 2 points, multiple choice, 1 point. Get it wrong, other player gets a chance to steal. Categories on our lovely wheel tonight are John's strengths of post-2010 horror anthology and 21st century French language horror. Kirk's strengths of Audrey Hepburn and pre-2000 Al Pacino. Those of war, western, crime, and rom-coms. So, John, you're in the lead. We'll bring in your manager. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I say we defer.
I say we also defer. Yes, I'm in agreement.
Okay. Okay. This is your spin, Kirk. And it's going to land on crime. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I think that's one of the ones we said we wanted to keep, right?
I think we should definitely keep it. I know there was one weird match in the past, but generally this is a really strong category for you. So let's go with it.
Yeah, I think we could take this.
All right.
All right. Give you your questions in the category of crime. Kirk, your first question. Who directed the original version of the Thomas Crown Affair?
Crap. It's not him. I'm thinking of another movie. Multiple choice.
Fine.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A. Norman Jewison, B. Oliver Reed, C. Terrence Young, D. Franklin J. Schaffner.
A.
A is correct for 1 point. In The Untouchables, Ness and his team capture Payne after a shootout in what kind of location?
Like a cabin.
That is incorrect, John, for the 2-point steal.
Speakeasy.
That is also incorrect, looking for a train station.
Okay.
All right. Your third question. You will find a jewel thief known as the Phantom in what 60s crime film?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A. The Pink Panther, B. Topkapi, C. Gambit, D. Charade.
C.
C is incorrect, John, for the 1-point steal. Your options are A. The Pink Panther, B. Topkapi, C. Gambit, D. Charade.
B as in boy.
B is also incorrect, looking for the Pink Panther.
There is a jewel in that movie.
I thought that was too obvious.
And your penultimate question. What government positions are held by Lee Wallace and James Gandolfini's characters in both versions of Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3?
Maher.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. What 2020 crime film is about a young woman who has a strained relationship with her con artist parents?
Cajillionaire.
That is correct for 2 more points. So, coming that round, I have Kirk at 7, John at 3. So we will bring back in the wheel, and we will bring back in Koho. And John, your spin is away. And you land in Kirk's strength of Audrey Hepburn.
I would probably spin again.
I'm going to spin again, yeah.
All right.
Spin again.
The category you are stuck with. And you land on war.
All right, multiple choice. You're only down 4.
Yep.
Right. John, your first question in the category of war. Who plays the titular character in Sergeant York?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A. Gregory Peck, B. Walter Pidgeon, C. Gary Cooper, D. Clark Gable.
Clark Gable.
That is incorrect, Kirk, for the 1-point steal. Your options are A. Gregory Peck, B. Walter Pidgeon, C. Gary Cooper, D. Clark Gable.
C. Gary Cooper.
Gary Cooper is correct. In Platoon, when Barnes and Taylor fight, Barnes decides it's not worth killing Taylor and does what to him instead?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, cuts him, B, breaks his arm, C, shoots him in the foot, D, throws him through a window.
Cuts him.
Cuts him is correct for 1 point. From Here to Eternity takes place in what U.S. state?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, Hawaii, B, Florida, C, Georgia, D, Maine.
Hawaii.
Correct for 1 point. In what film will you find soldiers nicknamed War Daddy and Machine?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, Fury, B, Overlord, C, Full Metal Jacket, D, Tropic Thunder.
A.
A is correct for 1 point. And your final question, who plays Michael Murphy, the captain of the team in Lone Survivor?
Multiple choice again.
Multiple choice options are A, Shartle Copley, B, Taylor Kitsch, C, John Gallagher Jr., D, Ben Foster.
Oof. Taylor Kitsch.
That is correct for 1 point. So coming that round, I have Kirk at 8, John at 7. So Kirk in the lead as we get into round 3. Round 3 is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question categories. They will be able to pick from tonight are horror, Martin Scorsese, Oscars, crime, 1990s, action adventure, comic book movies, and animation. Let them pick their categories right now, and we will get back to you right now. Okay, we are back, and our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. John has picked his 1 in Oscars, his 2 in 90s, his 3 in action adventure, and his 4 in horror, whereas Kirk has picked his 1 in comic book movies, his 2 in crime, his 3 in 90s, and his 4 in Scorsese. So, we are going to start with John for his 1-pointer in Oscars. Who was the most recent person to win the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor?
Both these questions. I know his last. You need the first and last name, I imagine, right?
Yeah.
Is his name Gary Kozer?
That is unfortunately incorrect. It is Troy Kotsur. Troy Kotsur. So now we get you to your 2-pointer in 90s. Sharon Stone and Gene Hackman star in what 1995 Western?
The Quick and the Dead.
Correct for 2 points. And the lead as we get over to Kirk for his 1-pointer in comic book movies. Who directed Spider-Man Homecoming?
Scott Webb, I don't know.
That is incorrect. Looking for John Watts. So we will stick with Kirk for his 2-pointer in the category of crime. American Hustle takes place in what decade?
$1980s.
That is incorrect. Looking for the 1970s.
Oh, dang it.
So we will stick with Kirk for his 3-pointer in 90s. Who directed Outbreak, In the Line of Fire, and Air Force One? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat.
Right. That is, I believe, your first repeat. as in the category 90s. Who directed Outbreak, In the Line of Fire, and Air Force One?
Gore Verbinski.
That is incorrect. Looking for Wolfgang Peterson. So we're in a situation where Kirk must hit his 4-pointer in Scorsese in order to send it back to John, or else John wins the match. So Kirk, your 4-pointer in the category of Martin Scorsese. In Shutter Island, what does Teddy light on fire to cause the car to eventually explode?
His tie.
That is correct for 4 big points and the lead. So now we go back over to John for his 3-pointer in Action Adventure, which I believe will tie up the game. So John, your 3-pointer in Action Adventure for the tie. Leah Thompson, Jennifer Grey, and Powers Booth have supporting roles in what action film? Five, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. That is your last repeat. Leah Thompson, Jennifer Grey, and Powers Booth have supporting roles in what action film?
The General's Daughter?
That is incorrect. Looking for Red Dawn. Red Dawn is correct. So we are in a situation where if John hits his 4-pointer in horror, he wins. If not, Kirk does. So, John, your 4-pointer in horror. In Freaky, how does the butcher kill Ryler, the girl who bullies Millie at school?
Good game, Kirk. He locks her in a cryogenic freeze chamber and freezes her.
And your winner, John, the Maniac Maher.
It's the Reaper, Boatman.
Oh, the Reaper. Duh. Where did I get the Maniac from? John the Reaper Maher. John the Reaper Maher. Moving on to round 2 of the tournament. So we're going to go to post-match interviews, starting with Kirk. Kirk seems to be a repeat of last year. How are you feeling?
Yeah. Well, that was a crap fest. Me and John, it was just who wanted it less, and I guess it was me because neither of us played our best game. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, a lot of. I mean, I got hit with data, a lot of data in those round 2 questions that kind of killed me. But yeah, what are you gonna do? Did what I could. Not my night. It was a tough round 1 for both of us. I was surprised by how hard some of those questions were for a round 1 tournament match, but like I said, I had a chance to come back and win it round 2, and just didn't happen. So it is what it is.
Yeah, it was a tough one to watch. I really wanted this win for Kirk. I thought he might have stolen it there at the end, but you can. Both players drop some points along the way. It is what it is. I don't blame you for not knowing John Watts. He's literally just an MCU hired gun that just does whatever they tell him to do. So, not a shocking miss for a 1-pointer. So, it is what it is. But you'll be back, and you'll be back in the win.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, thank you to Kirk. Thank you to Scott. Now we'll move over to our winner, John. John, you pulled off the victory. How are you feeling?
Once again, I just come here and I Amber Heard the bed, but I did just enough. I've really got, I don't know. I don't have any excuses today. I'm not tired. I didn't play 15 matches this week. It's just there were 3 or 4 questions where I legitimately had an idea and couldn't pull it. So maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe I need to get some of those stem cells Boatman's got in the back of his head. I'll take some of them.
That'd be nice. Share with the group.
You share with the group. But I can't take anything away from Kirk. I definitely, next time I'm out west for wrestling, I'm gonna buy Kirk a beer. We'll be fine. We'll get over it. In the meantime, I got to just get back to it.
Yeah, this was definitely not the best game we could have played today, but a win's a win. We'll take it. Yeah, I mean, I think what we learned first and foremost is we're gonna give you the Wikipedia for this year's Oscars, and you're going to memorize every name in there. That I sat there too. I was like, they would ask us another one from this year.
That's
right?
what I thought.
Right?
Ask me another one.
And then they did it again. I was like, ah, shit. But yeah, no. You know what? Not our best game, but we can definitely improve, and we can only go up from here. And
I just gotta get back
to the next round with a good game.
Hey, and I watched a ton of Pacino and Hepburn, so like I got that in my head.
Pacino's a good time. Hepburn, not so much.
Yeah, listen, we're going to talk about that in the group chat. I'm going to upset some people.
I feel like I'm going to be one of those people. But anyway, on that note, John, you will be moving on to round 2, which you will be playing the winner of the 4-seed Andrew Barr or the 29 seed Andrew Just. So how are you feeling about?
Let's be honest. Andrew Barr does not deserve to go 1 round in this tournament. He's a hack. He's has been, and we don't want to play him. So here's what we're gonna do. Hopefully, the other Andrew, the new great Andrew Just, can win. So maybe we can get another TK.
The last 3 weeks in a row, I've driven through Barr's town. So I'm in his head.
We're spying on him. Yeah,
he knows I know where he is. One of these times, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop in that Wawa. I'm going to stop in the post office, and I'm going to see Barr. I'm going to tap him on the shoulder. I'm going to go, "What's up, dude?
What's up?" We're gonna boogeyman the shit out of him. If we are playing Barr, we'll see you there, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, thank you to John. Thank you to Koho. Okay, well, this has been a really good match, in my opinion. Thank you to John. Thank you to Kirk. Thank you to Scott. Thank you to Koho. Thank you everyone at home for watching. This has been Multiplex Movie Warzone. See you later.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.